everybody. I'm Tony Fleming from Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We are looking at what today? Today we're looking at a desert runner. You said, well, Tone, what's a desert runner? And first off, why would I want to have a desert runner? And I'm going to share with you why you need to have one of those regardless of if you're near the desert or not. Because this right here is a lot of fun. It is a well-built truck with a lot of money spent. And you know what? This is the way to buy them. Let somebody spend all the money building these things and put all the effort and time into it, let them drive it for a little bit, and you buy it for so much less than they have tied up in it. We're gonna spend some time talking about the components here, why this is such a heavy duty truck, and how much extra power, transmission, all of those things today. And I think by the time we're done, you're gonna figure a way to get it in your garage. All right, so let's look at some detail here. This is called a winch bumper. A lot of people know that, but just in case you don't, for pulling yourself out, also for pulling others out or pulling yourself out with this wrapped around a tree if for some reason you got stuck. You got the big lights that are here too. You got transmission coolers in the front, big radiators, obviously big wheels and tires underneath here, right? And we're looking down here, we're seeing Fox Racing stabilizer, heavy duty axles, all detailed under their billet shocks. We have a friend here today showing us how to, oh, well, look at that. Your Frisbee matches the color of the truck. How cute. Yeah, it's a very nice girl. All right, anyway, let's take a peek under the hood because the real surprise is here. The Toyota engine, great engine. Toyota transmission, great engine. However, underpowered, right? You can't really go racing and things like that until you look inside here and you see how you doing. I'll put that right there, all right? GM with headers, serpentine belt drive, air conditioning still, right? So you can still do it. But this right here makes 3 times the power of the original engine. You have the heavy duty automatic in there, right? Overdrive automatic, not the 3-speed that might have come in it back in the factory. This has air horns, everything in here detailed, everything in here kind of set up to be serious. And this has the welded in frame system that we're gonna look around. Strut brace with strut towers for deep travel for the shocks. All of this right here, the suspension components and all this stuff built into it, all welded and bolted to the frame. I don't know. I get excited about this stuff because it's so expensive to do and it's on here. And this way, you know what? You don't have to do it yourself. You can put a key in it and enjoy it this weekend. All right, this is built for serious four-wheeling. Look, we're already up to my hip here. You can clearly see the dual shock rear suspension on each side, the reservoirs for it, the exoskeleton here, not only for safety, but for stiffening of the chassis, right? Because this is much faster than it would have been a nice stock little four-wheel drive Toyota pickup. When you add that kind of power, you need to make sure that you're safe in it as well. This has a beautiful diamond bed. The reason why that's there is because it stiffens the chassis again, because the bed was not designed to go off-road and hit these kind of bumps and things like that and would have easily flexed or cracked or whatever. Here, they've done all the necessary things by taking out the wheel wells, right? And then welding in all of this to strengthen all that. This folds down so the vehicle is still usable, right? You can still go ahead and throw some stuff in there. You could go to a Home Depot, but go off-road to Home Depot, not go on-road to Home Depot. How fun would that be? Lights for this, for late night four-wheel driving, right? Big lights up front, we talked about that. And then we'll get inside and check out the comfort creatures, but you can tell by the axles, suspension travel, wheel and tire, beadlock wheels, we are serious off-roading power here. All right, so what's it like inside? Well, this is what we need to see because this right here is where we do our business. I like this, and I'll tell you why I like this, because these are custom bucket seats, right? They're holding me in place. I also see this exoskeleton that's on the outside and the frame protecting me inside here and not making it difficult to get in and out. A lot of times roll cages come all the way down here and you have to hop over top of them, okay? We can also put a lower step tube on here for getting in and out if you thought that would be easier. But right now it has step tubes on the side you can use. I didn't step on it because I didn't want to scratch it. I'll let you scratch it when it's yours, all right? Our automatic transmission, super easy, and it's able to be shifted, right? You can shift it here, okay? And then full gauges, right? We have an 8,000 RPM tach, 160 mile an hour speedometer. We still have air conditioning in this vehicle. We still have a beautiful sound system, digital. The faceplate is in the folder. You'll get that with the car, with the truck when you get it. This also has a remote for the winch. And why is this remote important? Because if you're if you're pulling this vehicle, right, and you're stuck somewhere and you wrap that around a tree, you don't really want to stand right next to it while you're doing it. So this allows you to stand to the side of it, right, and work it and get it up and out, and then you get in and drive yourself on out. That's a little safety thing there that people like there. And then the normal things that make it on-road worthy, and that is, you know, turn signals and high beams and all that stuff's there ready to go. It even has a CB radio in case you get stuck, the big lights that we talked about. It really was given a lot of thought to going out into the desert, because when you back it up with the CB, lighting, extra fuel, the computer's actually been mounted inside here underneath that area there, keeping it dry, but it also has a rubber mat so you can just hose the vehicle out. There's really some great thought given into this. All right, so we closed up this video. Let's run down some of the big stuff that's on here, right? We talked about the exoskeleton that's all the way around here, right? Including inside the cab, protecting you, right? The amazing amount of travel in the suspension is ridiculous. Also the winch and the heavy duty bumpers, front and rear, the custom seats, custom dash, custom air conditioning upgraded, drivetrain, overdrive automatic, like all of those things have been done already for you in this truck. You couldn't build this truck anywhere close to it, not to mention it'd take you 2 or 3 years to find somebody to start on it. If they could start on it right away, that's how long it'd be before you could drive it. You could be driving this next weekend. Anyway, super cool, super neat piece. Call us 301-816-1000, we'll tell you all about it. Don't forget to like the video down there below if you would, please. Share it with your friends, I think they might like it as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, we get new stuff coming out all the time. I'll see you on the test drive. All right, man, let's get in this thing and let's go for a drive, because this is what you've been waiting for. This is serious four-wheel drive. Nothing like fuel injection to get you rolling. All right, so what do you say we actually take this on a golf course and plow through maybe the 8th, 9th, and 10th holes, and then back on the highway. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to go to prison today. I swore I was never going back. Anyway, so people ask me all the time, like, what's it like to drive like some of the cool stuff? Well, this is kind of cool because this has a great suspension, right? It's designed to be a little bit looser so that it's not super jarring, and it really rides on the highway kind of nice too. Rolling down these windy roads, giving you some stability. Keep in mind you're talking about big wheels and tires too, right? Strangely, the mating of this drivetrain with the Toyota truck is awesome. And you got this full roll cage inside. I feel super safe. This is look, here I am. I'm back to the Smile Maker again. I tell you, this power in this is a big change over the standard engine that would have been in this truck to begin with, and now I understand why it was built as rugged as it is. This thing got serious off-road skills. I can put on some tunes for you, or we can listen to that 6-cylinder spin away, whatever you want. Whatever you want. We're riding together. We threw our cell phones down. We're not getting a Twitter feed or Facebook messages or our boss calling us. You know what we did? We decided that today's therapy day and we're going to go for a drive. We turned all that stuff off and off we go. And we're still driving, still wheeling around the neighborhood, having a great time out on the cool windy roads. There is woods right here, and we could potentially, by accident, go off-road and maybe enjoy some four-wheeling. I don't know, we'll see about that. I'm not sure if they'll allow us to do that, but we could try. All right, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. This has been awesome. Thanks for riding with me, and I'll see you on the next test drive.